Teddington?
Yeah, just round the corner.
And what do you do for a living?
I'm a salesman for Lex Vehicle Leasing.
And have you got any hobbies?
Yeah, I have. I've blow football.
Blow football?
Yeah.
You've set me up here. Give a nice round of applause. Well done, Rob. Good luck to you. Welcome, Lee. Have a nice time. Hello. How do you do? And it's, Janine. Janine. And Ron. Nice to meet you. And whereabouts are you from?
Chester.
Chester. You have a slight accent. That's not a Chester accent, is it?
No, it's south of France.
Where did you meet?
Alexandra.
Alexandra?
Yeah.
That's in Egypt?
In Egypt.
Yes. Well,
Yeah.
What were you doing there?
He was in the army.
He was in the army, yeah? In Alexandra?
Yeah.
In Alexandria, and and we were invited by friends, and we met in...
You met and fell in love?
Yes.
Immediately?
Almost.
Almost immediately. So, what did you think when you saw Janine?
Well, I thought you were small and needed protecting, you know.
I thought she was small and needed protecting. Oh, that's lovely. Yeah, hey, do you remember that? It's a funny French gag, that is. Welcome to the show. Enjoy yourself this evening and have a lovely time. Nice to meet you, Ron. OK? All right, hi, Pauline. How do you do? And Tim, nice to meet you. And where are you from?
Painting in Devon.
What's your job, Tim?
I travel in plastics.
You travel in plastics?
Yeah.
Sacre bleu chamois. And, so you sell plastics, do you? The bags and things like that. And where did you meet?
In a nightclub.
In a nightclub?
Yes.
Yes.
In Torquay.
In Torquay. Any hobbies?
Well, we both got the same hobby. I'm an aviculturist.
Aviculturist. Something to do with birds. What's that?
We breed budgies.
You breed budgies?
Yes.
I see. That's an aviculturist, isn't
Yes.
it? I see. And you, Tim?
Yeah, I'm the same. She holds them down, I breed them.
I see. I can see the picture, but I don't think we'll explain it tonight. Well, nice to meet you, Pauline and Tim. Welcome to Have You Enjoyed It? OK, Janine, John, OK, now the idea of the game is to get from one side to the other. The first couple that gets across gets a chance to go on to our jackpot tonight and win anything up to £3,000. You tossed a coin earlier on to decide who's going first, so if the couples would like to go to places, we can start. Let's give them a nice bit of... The artists, you have to answer questions from various categories. I'll give you a choice of 2, 3 or 4 questions for 2, 3 or 4 moves. You give me an incorrect answer, your opponent automatically gets the opportunity to answer the remaining questions and take your moves. Is that all understood? The first category is what was, and it's for you, Lynn. 2, 3 or 4?
2, please.
Right. What are the following vehicles? The Mallard. Take a guess if you're not sure. The Mallard.
Hovercraft?
Is wrong, I'm afraid, Lynn. So we come to you, Ron. What are the following vehicles? The Mallard.
Steam locomotive.
That's right. And for your second move, the Spirit of St. Louis.
Aeroplane.
Aeroplane's right. 2 moves are yours. OK. All right. Start there. OK, Robert. OK, now let's explain this part of the game. On each of your moves, you could win a prize. It looks simple, but there are snags, because mixed up in the screen by our computer are up to 8 hotspots. You have to decide when to bank the prizes to avoid the hotspot. What is a hotspot? No! That's lovely. So, Janine, you just come in here. That one's free for you, my love. All right, now strike the screen. Designer underwear. Designer underwear. You going on?
You pick it.
OK. You don't want the designer underwear? Je m'appelle Commander Le Knickers. £150. That's yours, whatever happens. OK, Ron, Designer underwear.
She loved the underwear, I love the £150.
You'll have the £150, you'll have the underwear. All right. OK, the next category is flyers. For you, Tim, 2, 3 or 4. Flyers.
2.
2. For your first move, who was the World War II fighter pilot who lost both legs?
Douglas Bader.
And for your second move, who made the first cross-channel flight in an aeroplane?
Louis Blériot.
That's right, 2 moves are yours. OK. All right, Paulie. OK. There we are, strike the screen. £200. Very good start. You want to bank it? Yes, you're banking it. Right, £200 is yours. OK. Go on to the next category, which is Iron People. For you, Lynn, Iron People. 2, 3 or 4?
2, please.
2. For your first move, which of these people was known as the Iron Duke? Which of these people was known as the Iron Duke? Just take a guess if you're not sure, Lynn.
Bismarck.
Is wrong, I'm afraid. Sorry, Lynn. So for you, Ron, which of these people was known as the Iron Duke?
Wellington.
And for your second move, which of these people earned the nickname Ironsides?
Cromwell.
Cromwell's right. 2 moves are yours. OK. All right, there, Robert. Don't worry, it looks like we're going to be playing the blow football after all. Yeah. We'll be back in a sec. You'll be all right. OK, Janine?
Yes.
Yes? How do you say, OK, strike it lucky in French?
Bon,
Bon.
et la chance.
Bon et la chance. Yeah,
Bon,
lovely.
bon,
Bon.
all right. Huh?
Bon, all right.
Bon is all right.
Yeah. OK, strike the screen. We'll work it out in a minute. Yeah. A week in Lisbon. All right, what do you want to do? You want to bank it?
A week in Lisbon,
A week in Lisbon. Yeah. You want to keep that?
Yes.
I think you should. There we are. That's a nice prize. Yeah, getting across there, Ron, aren't you?
Yeah, she is.
Yeah. Right, poetry is for you, Tim. 2, 3 or 4. Poetry.
2, please.
2. For your first move, who wrote The Charge of the Light Brigade? Who wrote The Charge of the Light Brigade?
Tennyson.
And for your second move, who wrote the Ode to a Nightingale? Who wrote the Ode?
Wordsworth.
Is wrong, I'm afraid. So a chance now for you, Lynn. Who wrote the Ode to a Nightingale?
Browning.
Is wrong. So back with you again, Ron. You can take another 2 moves. Who wrote the Ode to a Nightingale?
Keats.
Keats is right. 2 moves are yours. You're doing very well, aren't you? There we are. Huh?
Not at the rehearsal.
No, not at rehearsal. Never mind. OK. Bonne chance. OK, now back with you, Tim. The next category is British cathedrals. For you, Tim? British cathedrals.
2, please.
Right, for your first move, in which cathedral was Thomas à Becket murdered?
Durham.
Is wrong, I'm afraid. For you, Lynn, in which cathedral was Thomas à Becket murdered?
Canterbury.
And for your second move, which cathedral has the tallest spire in England? Which cathedral has the tallest spire in England?
York.
No, I'm afraid not, Lynn. For you again, Ron?
Salisbury.
Salisbury, another 2 to you. There we are. All right. OK, Janine. There we are. All right, strike the screen. A vacuum cleaner. Vacuum cleaner. Go that way or stay? What do you want to do, Ron? What do you want to do? Going on? OK, strike the screen. A fridge freezer! I don't know why we just don't get all the prizes and give them to you, Ron. Eh?
Yes.
Yes, please. I thought you'd say that. Right, the next category for you, Tim, is North American geography. I know this is how the categories come out.
2, please.
All right, 2. For your first move, which of these is a city in North America? Which of these is a city in North America? Have a guess if you're not sure, Tim. A city in
Buffalo.
Buffalo? Well guessed. And for your second move, which of these is a mountain in North America?
McKinley.
That's your 2 moves. Oh, the Buffalo Range. Right, Paulie. Oh, all that time and you get a hot spot. Well, never mind, that's out the way. We go to the next category. Now back with you again, Lynn. All right, just relax. Take your time, don't worry. It's singers' hometowns. Lynn.
2, please.
2. In which city was David Essex born?
London.
In London. And for your second move, in which city was Olivia Newton-John born? In which...
Melbourne.
Is wrong, I'm afraid. Sorry?
Got no idea.
Got no idea? No, you just take a guess, Ron.
New York.
New York is wrong. Tim?
Cambridge.
Is right. 2 moves are yours. OK. Oh, well, just had a hot spot. I think you can try and get across now. I doubt there's another one there. A day trip to Boulogne. Now, what do you want to do? You want to bank that or whistle something on the screen? OK, over you come. Strike the screen. 3-piece suite and a day trip to Boulogne. There we are. Nice prize. All right, now, Lynn, we're back with you again. Let's try and get you started. OK, Robert? Hey?
You've got a chair, have you?
Want a chair? Yeah, we'll probably find you a chair. Probably get you one. I'll have a look round, see if I can find one. I won't be a second. What's a chair? Yeah, got one. There we are. Can I have that chair, please? Right, thank you. You don't need it to sit on anyway. Yeah. That one. Still getting that? That's it. You'll be all right. Boom. Yeah. All right, he's got a chair now. We want to get him out of that chair, OK? I can't see him at all from here. Geography.
Oh, God. 2,
Oh, God.
please.
No, that's not the answer. 2? All right, that's not as bad as it sounds. Which of these is a source of water in the desert?
Oasis.
Oasis. And for your second move, which of these is a grassy plain in Argentina? A grassy plain in Argentina.
Pampas.
Pampas. Get up. Here we go. OK, stop screen, Robert. A video recorder. OK, just sit down there and I'll be back in a minute. OK, we go on to the next category, which is for you, Ron. And you've got 2 screens there, so I must ask you those 2 questions. The category is cities on the rivers. Cities on the rivers, OK? Yeah. For your first move, on which river does the city of Paris stand?
Seine.
Yeah, I think you'd know that. And on which river does the city of Budapest stand? Budapest.
Danube.
The Danube is right. 2 moves are yours. OK. Right, Janine. A little bit. There we are. Strike the screen. Ooh, never mind. OK, we go on to the next category. Back with you, Tim. Who's calling? 2, 3 or 4?
2.
2. If you dialed the following STD codes, which city would you be connected to? 01.
London.
021.
Birmingham.
2 moves are yours. There we go. All right. OK, Pauline, strike the screen. Digital clock radio. Do you want to back that? Coming on. OK, strike the screen. Set of golf clubs and the clock radio. Well done. There are nice prizes. You win again, then. All right, then. Lynn, let's try and do some catching up. The category is lead singers.
2, please.
2. The following lead singers are associated with which group? Mick Jagger.
Rolling Stones.
And Noddy Holder.
Slade.
That's it. 2 moves are yours. Who's that? And it's Robert making a late run here. Go on. A day on the Bluebell Railway. A day on the Bluebell. Hang on. All right, strike the screen. Ooh. Ooh. Never mind. We come on to the next category. And that's for you, Ron. It's movie directors. You've got 1 screen up there. I must ask you a minimum of 2 questions. OK, Ron? Movie directors.
2.
Right, 2. Gandhi was directed by... Who directed Gandhi? Take a guess if you're not sure.
Richard Attenborough.
And for your second move, Psycho was directed by...
Alfred Hitchcock.
That's it, you've got the two. Madame. £100, right. OK, just come down here, Janine. Now, this is the point in the show where you have to decide whether you're going to bank those prizes or answer the main Strike It Lucky question. We'll ask you what you're going to do in a couple of minutes' time. See you after the break. All right, see ya. Thank you very much and welcome back to part 2 of Strike It Lucky. The situation we've got Robert just there coming up to the halfway mark, Pauline's a couple away from the end, and Janine's here on the main Strike It Lucky question. Now, we asked you in the break what you want to do. Do you want to bank those prizes, or the £100 at least, or answer the main Strike It Lucky question?
I'll try that.
You try that. OK, you're going to go for it? All right, I'll ask you the question. You can confer as loud as you like, then I'll ask you the question again. I must have an answer. All right? Good luck. Which English king struck it lucky when he founded Westminster Abbey? Which English king struck it lucky when he founded Westminster Abbey?
Edward the Confessor.
It's right. You're going on to tonight's Robert, can I come back? OK, Pauline. I know you're going to have a stare. There, go back to your husband. All right, Pauline, well done. We'll go back, Robert. That's it. Right, go back to your husband there, Janine. All right. OK, now let's tell you what you've won. Tim and Pauline, you've won a digital cot radio, a set of golf clubs, a 3-piece suite, a day trip to Boulogne, and £200. So you had a nice evening with us. Thank you very much. Well done, Tim. Well done, everybody, Kenton. And Lynn and Robert. A little bit of trouble getting off the ground there, but that's a very expensive prize you won there, the video recorder. You enjoyed being with us, and thanks for all your fun. Well done, Lynn. And each of you... You've seen one of these at the moment of your evening, OK? So you can play the game at home. Now, let's tell you, Ron and Janine, what you've won. You won designer underwear, a vacuum cleaner, a fridge freezer, a week in Lisbon, £150, a chance to make that up to anything up to £3,000. Let's give them all a nice round of applause. Come along, Janine. OK. All right, Ron. Here we go. There we go, Ron. Would you like to stand here, Janine? And Ron, would you like to stand beside your wife there and just face me? All right, now we're going to play the end game, and I'll explain how we play it. Now, you play it as before, but this time you play the game horizontally and vertically. I'll ask you which move you want to make. You shout out top, middle, or bottom. OK, if you look at the screen there now, you can see we've got 10 arrows, 10 questions, and 10 hotspots. If I ask you a question, it'll be true or false. If you give me an incorrect answer, it becomes a hotspot. The correct one, you gain a move. To go for our top money tonight of £3,000, you cannot hit any more than 2 hotspots. For £2,000, no more than 3 hotspots. And for £1,000, no more than 4 hotspots. OK, there is a change in this particular... I haven't finished yet, love. There is a change in this particular game, because if you decide to go for our top money, but you fail to get right across, we'll give you £300 for every move you make, apart from the hotspots. If you go for £2,000, we'll give you £200, and for £1,000, we'll give you £100 for every move. It's entirely up to you. The prizes you've won so far, they're safe. Yeah. OK, you've got them anyway. So what do you want? 1,000, 2,000 or 3,000? Before you make your mind up, let the computer jumble them all up. That's it, they've gone. So 1,000, 2,000 or £3,000. What do you think they should go for? What do you want to do?
3,000.
Eh?
3,000.
You're going to try the 3,000. Well done, let's go. There we go. Come over, Janine. Come over here. Can I just stand there? Face me. Just stand there. That's it. And Ron. And follow me as we go across, OK? Now, there's your first set. OK, you'll get £300 for the first one, providing we clear it. Here we go. Top, middle or bottom? Top, middle or bottom?
Top.
Top. Ooh, that's not a very good start, I'm afraid, but never mind. Just come over a little bit. That's it. Stand there. Ron, if you can keep beside your wife. OK, top, middle or bottom?
Top.
Eh?
Top.
Top one again? Top.
I'll get...
Oh, it's a question, OK? Now, you have to get this right, and then we're off and running. Roscoff is the capital of the Scilly Isles. True or false?
False.
False? Why is that? Because Roscoff is a French port. You should know that. All right. £300. Over you come. Well done.
It's in Brittany.
Hey?
It's in Brittany.
It's in Brittany. Great, thank you very much. Well, they didn't know that. They think they know everything. See, it's in Brittany. You didn't put that, and we've got a French lady here who's confirmed it. Ha, ha, you don't know anything. Well done, thank you, Janine. Now, you've got £300. Now, we want to make some more. Top, middle or bottom? Middle! Top, middle or bottom? Huh?
Middle.
The middle one. Yes, £600. OK, keep deciding wife there, Ron. That's it, well done. Top, middle or bottom? You've got £600. Let's make it 9. This is for £900. Top, middle or bottom? Top, middle or bottom? Huh? Top. Top one again? Yes! £900. Over you come. There we go. Just stand there, Janine. Right beside your wife, Ron. OK, top, middle or bottom for £1,200. You're playing for £1,200. Top, middle or bottom? The middle one. It's a question. OK, you've got to get this right. Here we go. Seismology is the study of earthquakes. True or false?
True.
It's true. That's another £300. Over you come. Just round this way, Janine. On the halfway mark, we still allow you one more hotspot. Here we go. All right, you've got £1,200. Let's make it £1,500. For 1,500, the top, the middle, or the bottom one? Which one do you want? Top, middle, or bottom? The top one again. They're going for the middle and the top. Oh! So you've still got £1,200 and you've still got a chance. You can have no more hotspots, OK? Top, middle, or bottom? For £1,500. Top, middle, or bottom? Top one again for £1,500. No hotspots. Oh! Never mind. Let's give him a nice round of applause. Come down here, Janine. Come here, Ron. All right, you stand beside me there, Ron. Let's have a look at the screens. Let's see where they all were. There you go. All right the way across there. Well, never mind, that's where they all were, but you don't know that until you play the game. Now, just come here and I'll tell you what you've won. You've got designer underwear, which I told you about earlier, a vacuum cleaner, a fridge freezer, a week in Lisbon, £150 you won earlier on, and with that money you got there, you're taking away £1,350. Enjoy being with us? More money than you've got in your life. Well, enjoy, have a lovely week in Lisbon. That's all we've got time for. Till we see you at the same time next week. Good night, the best. All right, good night. Thank you.
New year, new you, new game shows to watch too. There's more Strike It Lucky next, and you won't have seen this one before on Challenge. Tonight at 8 over on Pick, be a fly on the wall with the police force for Brit Cops Frontline Crime.